The newest iPhone is an upgrade from the last SE, but a downgrade from the 16? How is that possible? Let's find out. One of the first things you're going to notice about the iPhone 16e is that it's much bigger than the iPhone SE. This is the third generation SE, and this is its replacement. Now it's the iPhone 16e, so it's in line with that. What you get is a much larger screen. This device had a 4.7-inch screen, and now you get a 6.1-inch OLED screen. It's made a jump. This was LCD. This is OLED, so you get the nicest, darkest blacks and crisp colors. With the large screen, you get a new camera on the top and in the back. You have a true depth camera on the front, just like the iPhone 16, but on the back, you have a 48-megapixel Fusion camera, which is a huge upgrade from the 12-megapixel of the SE. Additionally, the processor in here is worlds better than the SE. This was running an A15. This is an A18. The iPhone 16e has satellite capabilities, so you can make calls or send texts via satellite. So if you're in the middle of nowhere, you can still get a connection. Two more quick things about these devices. No more Touch ID or home button on the newest iPhone. The 16e uses Face ID. And lastly, there's a USB-C connector on the bottom instead of Lightning. So goodbye, Lightning. Let's compare the 16e to the 16. Right away, you can notice the colors. The 16e comes in black or white, and the 16 comes in a lot more colors. On the back, you can see two cameras on the back of the 16, one camera on the 16e. That means you don't have an ultra-wide on the back of the 16e. Further separating the 16e from the 16 is a lack of camera control. Camera control is that little capacitive button that lets you control the camera with your finger on the edge. There's no such thing on the iPhone 16e. Now looking at the front, you can see the iPhone 16e has a notch, not a dynamic island like the iPhone 16. Either learn to love the look or don't. And for fans of MagSafe, I've got really bad news for you because the iPhone 16e does not have MagSafe. You're gonna have to get an iPhone 16 for that. Let's talk about pricing. The iPhone SE started at $429. The 16e starts at $599, so that seems like a huge jump. But when you consider the $799 iPhone 16, the pricing isn't so crazy. So perhaps the iPhone 16e is the iPhone for the everyman. My producer made me say that. So what does the E stand for in iPhone 6e? It can't be eggplant because it's not purple. E could be for everyone. Elephant, because the elephant in the room is that it's got a notch. Elite, economy plus. The SE was like economy and coach. This one is slightly better. And then you got the 16, which is either business class or first class. Maybe the E stands for enough of the lightning cable.
What do you think of the new iPhone 16e? Does it make any sense to you? Let us know in the comments. Feel free to hit like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. We'll have a full review at PCMag.com, so check that out too. I'm Aya Zakhtar, and I'll see you online.